Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. So, the funny story, recorded a reaction yesterday. New Kleppo song was released, Miku Kobato's solo project. I was really excited for it. You know, Kleppo, I loved the last song I reacted to from them. It was super cool, and I went into the new one, and it was super cool. And I thought I said a lot of great stuff in my reaction. And then I go to look at the camera, dang thing wasn't recording a moment of it. I could have sworn I hit record, but apparently I didn't. I should make sure I'm recording this before I move on. Yep, it's recording. So, that video no longer exists. I laugh about it, but I'm actually really sad that it doesn't exist. I was really pleased with what I'd said in that one and everything. Also, I believe it was probably not Eric, said I should wear this in my next video. I wore this in that video, and it was heavy and uncomfortable, and I'm not doing that again. So, I'm sorry, you're not going to see me wear a stall helm, but I did do it. Anyway, I figured, you know, I was going to react to a nice Japanese rock song yesterday. Well, I did, I guess. And that messed up. I should react to a different one to sort of make up for it. And I looked at my Discord, there wasn't really anything in there I wanted to do, and then I was like, wait a second, someone requested Dissension by Nemophila. I may be butchering that pronunciation. I was like, why is that on the list? I know they requested it. I found it was requested by, Christopher John Ferrer. I apologize if I'm messing up your name. And I guess I must have just forgotten to put it on the list, but I remembered it. So that's what we're reacting to today. I've been a Nemophila fan for a while, I guess since around, I guess really since they popped up on YouTube. I remember getting their cover of The Trooper recommended to me right around when that was uploaded. And for whatever reason, I just never listened to this track, so I'm excited to actually go and listen to it. So, without further ado, let's hop into the reaction. That more, I don't know if melodic is the right term for it, but whatever it was with the guitar, I was not expecting that. I really like that. Those screams. She does some fantastic, screams and growls and stuff. I think there's some slight vocal distortion going on there. But she's doing that, it's just there's like some kind of effect being applied, I don't want to say. It's a really cool effect. It's like sort of electronic, static kind of thing going on, I don't know.
Tell me what you think.
The planes, of course, massive. That was cool. Solid drum beat in the back. The higher guitar there, and I guess the pre-chorus, kind of reminds me of something. And something that is not at all similar to this. I want to see if it's making me think of, I'm about to butcher this, but I want to see if it's making me think of a, Alpharock song, however the heck you're supposed to say that. Don't know what song, but that's what I'm saying. solo right there.
Tell me what you think in your heart right now. Oh no, society.
Really good string right there. Not how I can't speak. Not how I expected that to end. Not complaining about the end, just not what I expected. Anyway, ow. Let me see if I can find lyrics. See if those are out there anywhere. Alright, found the lyrics. Nothing to say on them. I'm sure I could say something, but nothing's coming to mind, and I ain't gonna force it. As y'all know, I don't like to try to force stuff if in these videos. So I'm just gonna talk about the music. I mean, this is great. This is one of the best ones I've reacted to in a while, in terms of like just how in the moment it was just like, oh, this is so cool. Like yesterday when I attempted to react to Flapping Wings, the new Club O track. Stop that. You're gonna ruin the video. The music itself, I didn't have much to say on, but the lyrics really stood out to me. This one, the music was fantastic, but the lyrics didn't do much. I think the last one, where like in the moment there was so much going on with the music, which is like, oh, was the Iron Maiden one. Which the music in this one, you know, I don't know if it's because it was something like so absolutely amazing, or if it's just been so long since I've actually listened to this group that, you know, I come back and like, oh yeah, this is why I love this band so much. This stuff is awesome. And I don't know if it is some sort of like nostalgia playing in or what, but it was phenomenal. Really, the one, I guess, issue I have with the music is the bass was didn't really get a chance to shine. I was listening for it, and I couldn't hear the bass. Doesn't mean it wasn't there at all. And I could see the bass player playing, but I couldn't hear it, and I don't know if it's like an issue of just headphones not having great bass, whatever. And I'll have to listen to this in like car sound system or something and see, you know, what it does there if it shows up. But aside from that, it was very good. The guitars, both the more, again, I'll start work with the melodic stuff, I guess the higher stuff, technically, and just the hard, heavy riffing, all of that was fantastic. Drums, you know, there wasn't a moment where they did something insane, sort of, with just that solid beat throughout it. That, I remember I was like, ooh, that's nice right there. That, when something like that is going on, I always like, because it gives me something to grab onto in the song and you keep going on my head to the rhythm and everything, and that was a really good beat that I could instantly grab on. But the vocals have always been the big part of this group for me. There's a comment on here from, let me find it, from Fugly Stick. That's quite the name right there. And they're talking about how they can't really say they have like a favorite you know, bassist or guitarist or anything within Japanese music, because a lot of them are on the same level, which is a very good level, and I would agree with that. There are some I prefer more than others, but there isn't really any I could call my favorite. But he said that the vocals were what was really appealing about this group and this music, or this song. Which, again, I would agree. Everything else is fantastic, but the vocals are just on a whole other level, and There's not really another group doing vocals like that I've heard. You got groups doing, the cleans and the uncleans, and you got groups doing both of them. You got vocalists doing both of them, but just this specific style, there's nothing quite like it. So it's like, it's filling a hole. If, there were more people doing this kind of thing, perhaps it wouldn't be anything quite special, but there aren't any other people doing this kind of thing, at least not that I found, so it is something special. So, getting to like, well, if there are more, maybe it wouldn't be good, is just getting into speculation, and in something like this, speculation doesn't help. And the vocals were fantastic. I've always said that, and I don't know if I said this on camera, but this is something like I've always said, I've always stood by, is I don't tend to like vocal distortion, vocal effects, stuff like that, when they're just being done just to have them. When they're doing something cool, when they're really adding into it, it's really good. Like, I think a good example is like, the group Perfume, the J-pop group Perfume. I actually really like their stuff, but maybe I'm the only one who complains about this. Maybe I'm the one who notices this. Maybe I'm noticing something else and mistaking it for this, but there's some heavy effects on the vocals. There's an electronic sound to them. It works with the music, with everything really being, electronic music and everything, but for personal tastes, I don't like that stuff as much. I still love their music because it is very good music, and I still love the vocals because they're very good vocalists, but I don't like how much they're using the vocal distortion, the vocal effects. I think for them, it perhaps takes away a bit of the power that could have. Here, though, this wasn't overdone, and the fact that it was done over the scream really means that you can do some really cool stuff with the scream that you just... It works really well with screams, I've noticed. I think I've used this as an example in another video, but in Slipknot Scissors, there's one scream that just gets distorted and twisted, and it's so cool. And it's the same kind of thing here, obviously not the same distortion or whatever, but it's the screams that are having this effect applied to them. And I say this is an effect, I honestly don't know for sure. There's some vocalists capable of crazy stuff. It sounds like there's an effect going on to me, so if I'm wrong about that, let me know down in the comments. To wrap up my ramblings, normally vocal distortion, vocal effects and stuff don't really work for me. This was an example where it really showed what they're capable of, and I think that's helped, for me at least, by two things. One is that wasn't throughout the entire song. There were, undistorted vocals as well, and in other stuff the effect isn't applied, so this is sort of like a one-off thing, if you will, of them being like, here's a really cool thing that we're doing in the song, and I'm here like, yeah, that's a really cool thing you're doing in the song. But, I don't really have much more to say on the music. Definitely don't have anything to say on the lyrics. So, that is going to do it for the video. So, as always, thank you for watching. If you liked, or like if you liked, not if you liked like, that does not have the same flow. Like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your own thoughts on the track, any feedback or criticism, and anything you want me to react to. In the description there'll be a link to the music video, so you can go check it out, support the artist, and a link to my official link tree, which has stuff like my Instagram account, where I, post, music collection stuff. I post upload announcements for these things, and I post very funny memes. Very funny. Definitely not saying these because I'm biased. And, every now and then other stuff goes up on there. There's a link to my Discord in there, where you can join in on the community, and there's a link to the Spotify playlist, where I have everything I've reacted to, at least the stuff on Spotify. So, that is going to do it. Once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.